Some thoughts on the art of finishing projects. At the center of my creative experience recently is the question of instrumentalization. One of my weaknesses is obsessing over laborious long-term projects. I suffer from endings. I can stay forever inside an idea, and it can feel traumatic being unwilling or unable to let something go. I anthropomorphize my projects, and they become like my children. Currently, I feel torn between that which I was and that which I'm becoming. And you have to look at this brutally clear, because who you were is always fighting who you could be. Regarding projects, I want to live up to what I set out to do in the past, even as life is asking me to move on. It's a painful paradox, because incomplete projects can live with you as an albatross, and yet projects themselves can become albatrosses, unwilling to ever let you go. And this is where I find myself with the written side of the Isolation Diaries. 1,500 handwritten pages, 3 years mining the earth for its revelations. Did I write it for nothing? What's its destiny? To be thrown into a skip after my death by an indifferent hand? To be a posthumous burden on someone else? To be the masterpiece I never released? And so I come to decision time. What now? Out of complexity comes choice. Commit, create, complete, or let go, love, and move on. Right now, I'm acquiescing to who it is that I am today. I'm not meant to be bound to the past any longer. I feel myself in accelerated growth, a metamorphosis which has surprised me, and the irony that it's the Isolation Diaries which propelled this transformation. The courage to walk into the depths forged the person who emerged out of it. You don't realize it, but you're formed in the scribbling itself. The project built the habit of writing, and it's the writing that is now leading my life. I don't know where, but I know that I've got to follow. The teenager whose dream of writing collapsed after his mother's death returns in his 40s. Damn life. I don't know how to understand you, but I'm grateful for the savagery of your lessons. Part of my pain is my very gratitude. What do I mean? I have to rein in now my endless capacity to wander, to return from being to doing, from spirit to the temporal world. It comes with a sense of loss, but also resolution. And so I signal the end of the Isolation Diaries to myself in two ways, one practical, one spiritual. Practically, I'll now write directly onto my computer. It's time to streamline my process, to release what I write and to make use of it. Ultimately, the dreamer must return to the world and learn to use what he, she, or they creates. The second is a life lesson, that it's okay to let go. The decision to move on does not signify failure. Instead, it heralds taking control of your life. This I choose to do. This I choose to be. And so, trauma turns to transformation. And if you're wrestling with a project, read the signs inside yourself. Sometimes you're holding on because of will and ego, right at the time life is asking you to let go and take the flight to freedom. Listen to it.